We are the GJM Ospreys. We are scientists. We are technologists. We are engineers. We are artists. We are mathematicians. We are STEAM. Now, for a STEAM lesson with Mr. Sink.
Hello, Ospreys and families. Mr. Sink here again in the STEAM lab. Today I want to show you a trick called walking water. We're going to explore how water wicks up a dry piece of paper towel and moves to somewhere else. To do this project, you're going to need some glasses, water, paper towels, and some food dye. I also suggest some spoons and maybe even a pair of scissors. What you'll notice is I put water in my first and third cup, leaving this middle one empty. But my hope is by the end of this, I can get some water into this cup without pouring it in. You'll notice I filled both these glasses up about 3/4 of the way. You'll probably notice more once I put some drops of food dye in. I put about 12 drops in. I'm going to give it a little stir. Just make sure it's all mixed in. Then I'm going to do the same on the other side, and I'm going to use blue this time. You can see my blue is definitely a darker color. Give it a few stirs. That reminds me of our musical STEAM lesson last week. Now, the next step is to get paper towels. If you have the select-a-size, one little rectangle is good enough. If you have the full-size paper towels, you're going to want only one and you'll cut it in half. But if you have select-a-size, you're going to want 2 of them. What we're going to do is fold it hot dog style in half. So do that hot dog roll all the way down the length. And then we're going to do it one more time. Same thing, all the way down the length, hot dog roll style. So we wind up with a nice long paper towel. And I'll do the same thing with my other piece. Hot dog style. And then hot dog style again. Now, this is where those scissors might be handy. If you have shorter glasses like mine, your paper towels are going to seem really long. So what we're going to be doing is sticking one end of this paper towel into one glass and then into the other. Notice how mine sticks up really high? I can actually trim a little bit of the length off of mine using my scissors. Then I'm going to place one end of my paper towel into the blue water, and then the other half into the empty glass. I'm going to do the same thing over here in my yellow, and go into the empty glass. Now you can see the water starting to walk already up my paper towel. In a little bit, we'll check back to see if any of that water made it all the way down and into the glass.
Wow, look at the blue and yellow walking across the paper towels. I'm noticing both blue and yellow in that middle glass now. What do you think is going to happen next? Did you predict that the middle glass would start to turn green? Because as we learned, primary colors blue and yellow mix to make a secondary color of green. Let's see how much longer it takes to fill that middle glass. I wonder how water is able to move up against gravity like that.
Wow, this is pretty cool. That blue cup and that yellow cup have come together to make green. Just like in art class when we mix our primary colors to make secondary colors. Well, how did this work though? How did the water get from cup 1 into cup 2 and from cup 3 into cup 2? Well, it's something called capillary action. That's when liquids move up through a solid. So in this case, our paper towel was our solid, and it has fibers in it that allow the water to travel upwards against gravity, which normally pulls us down. So that water traveled up the paper towel, and over into the other cup until it made it all the way through that solid and was able to drip down to make a new cup full of water. It's pretty neat. Science is definitely interesting and can be a lot of fun. So why don't you try this experiment out at home, maybe trying different color water to see what other secondary colors you can make. Maybe you could even make the whole rainbow. Have a great day.